morning on Saturday here in Berlin. Did have a bit of a sleep in, I'll be honest. Didn't know radio show today, so we've got the vlog edited from yesterday and we'll get that up shortly, but we've come to find some food and then we're going to check out something really interesting for the aviation geeks. Wonderful Schnitzel here in Berlin for breakfast and lunch essentially. A little walk here through this really nice suburb actually. Found a beautiful park, but more importantly behind us here is an old airport, only closed in 2008, right in the center of Berlin. It'd be like having an international airport at Bankstown, so we're going to check it out. So this is pretty darn awesome. This is the Tempelhof Airport in Berlin, which only closed 9 years ago. It's all fenced off now, the airport apron, but you can see the main terminal building behind us, which was once one of the 20 largest buildings in the world. This was actually, before it closed, one of the oldest operating commercial airports in the world too. So what they've done is they've closed off the buildings and they've created complete open space for the public. So people rollerblading, cycling, just picnicking. We've seen circuses, we've seen market gardens, farm gardens. Basically community open space, and it's bloody awesome. Really is. I know this is very aviation nerdy, but it is bloody cool to be standing on a runway like this. This is 09L and there's 09R, and these are the main runways from the Tempelhof Airport before it closed. A great look at the old airport, but now time to head back to IFA. Snapped a bunch of great photos over there, which I've backed up on Instagram already. We're roaming with Vodafone, nice and easy, $5 a day. I've mentioned a few times that this show is a little bit more about appliances than anything else, and I know we've looked for a lot of gadgets, but we're look for appliances here because this is Miele, and obviously big crowd, they're showing off their latest appliances. I'll try and find a bunch of appliances through the day. And, you know, if you're going to demonstrate a cooktop, you should demonstrate cooking on the cooktop. So let's get some pancakes. Interestingly, this is the first time I've seen a car company here at IFA. We've walked around a lot, but this is Mazda's stand. They're doing a great 360 video situation with people in the car to win a prize. Frankly, don't know why they're here. It's really probably just because there's so many members of the general public here. Why not? And of course, over behind us here are the great people at Vodafone. Vodafone being a global brand, that's one of the reasons they're able to do the $5 roaming, because they can use the Vodafone network around the world. There is always a point in these shows where I start to feel sorry for some of the vendors because they're so small, they're new brands, and they're looking for distribution, and I'm not sure they're getting much business at all, but they're doing their best. And then there's the brands that we all know but probably just aspire to. Look at this guy here from Bang & Olufsen, just beautiful quality stuff, of course very high end. You know, something that has stuck around through these shows over 3 or 4 years is drones. I would argue just as popular as ever, if not more so, because they're getting smaller, easier to fly, and cheaper too, and DJI is still the big guy. And while Apple and Samsung and others think they can do health and fitness well, you really can't beat what Garmin do, because they've been doing it for so long. Their products have always had that heritage. They really do know their multi-sport, triathlon, swimming and stuff like that. So I think it'd be very hard for Apple and Samsung to steal the market from Garmin. And for those of you who have a little dog or a big dog who likes to jump the fence and annoy the neighbours and not come back, you can even get a pet tracker. It's funny how certain brands become renowned for certain things, and you'd have to argue Fitbit is renowned for tracking your steps, and potentially those people trying to lose weight love getting a Fitbit so they can track what they're doing and maybe even challenge their mates. So interesting to be at a Panasonic booth and see OLED TV. So Panasonic's brand new OLEDs are LG panels. They're the only people that make OLED. Now Panasonic are building the back end and the image processing. So Panasonic, Sony and LG all have OLED panels. Big competitor in the market. just for a sense of importance from the German media, this is NTV, live broadcasting. They've set up a whole studio here, live broadcast for several days of the show. Ridiculous. Just came into the Hisense booth here at IFA. We're going to catch up with Andre from Hisense, and yes, the mascot for the World Cup in Russia, which Hisense are the official broadcaster, the official broadcast partner of. A great chat with Andre from Hisense, some really cool products, and this is kind of a preview even of CES. This Series 9 demo TV, handmade kind of thing, is 1,000 zones of dimming, which means it's going to get so much closer to OLED-like technology and picture quality. Then we've got this guy here, which is almost similar to a wallpaper TV, so they're taking the guts of the TV, single cable through to a soundbar, so you're going to get a much thinner and better aesthetic. And then way over in the corner there's a laser throw projector, so short throw straight onto the wall. It's 400 nits brightness, which is still a long way off your traditional TV, but beautiful picture quality for a short throw projector. Laser technology could be 10 years into the future, the way we do TVs. We've been here 3 days now, walking around looking at halls. This one behind us, enormous, haven't even been in there yet. Probably not going to get there. 3 years in a row, this has impressed the heck out of me. Massive display of every appliance available from this company. Vestel, never heard of them, not available in Australia. Have a look at the size of this hall. This is all appliances, all from Vestel, and you've never heard of them. Okay, done with IFA for the day. This is the main entrance to IFA. It's a pretty impressive building and whole process really, but I think we might try and catch a train because the cab queue is basically from here to forever. So we might see what the German train system is like. I love a good bit of car spotting, and often in different countries you get different things. Look at this. It looks like a Volkswagen kind of mini combi, like a small combi. I don't know a lot about Volkswagens, but I pretty much know combis, and that ain't a combi, but it looks awesome. They've used Volkswagen parts on the front, they've used Volkswagen wheels, a lot of different stuff, but it's actually a Subaru Sambar. And if you search online for Volkswagen Subaru Sambar, you'll see hundreds of these things. It's like a cult thing to convert them to combi lookalikes. Well, there's one in every city, and we've found the Berlin one. It's the Apple Store. And you know what's really cool? It looks very awesome, empty, because you know the obvious design they have with Apple stores. It just looks fantastic empty. We've come to a very fancy part of town, I think, but yeah, pretty cool stuff.